morning, everyone. It is Friday now. It's about 11:30. The health visitor went about 45 minutes ago. Come on, come see. Come show me. Come show me. Two. Clever boy. Three. 4. 5. 6.
7. 8. 9.
10. Okay. Yeah, and it went really well. She was really helpful. I know obviously I said didn't really want to disclose what was going on with Oscar, but obviously there's more than one thing. Some of them are just general toddler things that I need support with, as I obviously haven't had a toddler for a long time. Let's go over there, the light interruption here. So yeah, but basically with the main issue that I had, she said I'm doing the right thing. Oh god, that's not good, is it? I pay her, guys. Oh no, my tripod's just broke. Crap it now. Well, guess I'm holding it then. But yeah, she said with the main issue, I'm doing the right thing when she got monitor it, so that's fine. She's gonna come back in 3 weeks. Oscar's speech is slightly delayed, and so we're going to try and keep an eye on that. He does pick up good words here and there. He speaks to me quite a lot. He can count to 20 and things now, and he recognises letters and numbers really well. That's something that he quite fixates on, is the numbers especially. He's really good with puzzles and things like that, but it's mainly an attention thing with Oscar as well. He consistently wants my attention. Like now, he'll want me to be, because I'm talking to the camera, he'll want me to be giving to him attention. And this morning when she was here, he was whinging quite a lot of the time because he wanted my attention and wanted me, and he didn't want me to be speaking to her. So it's very hard when a toddler is constantly demanding your attention, but you need to do things. At the end of the day, you're a mother, and if you've got multiple children like myself, then you know how hard it is to try and divide up, like, even just one-on-one time with your children. But yeah, so she basically said I'm doing a good job and I'm doing the right thing. It's always good to hear this, that even a professional thinks you're doing the right thing. Because I said to her, I just feel awful because sometimes Oscar is quite overbearing, and I just don't know what's wrong with him. He'll be kicking off and kicking and screaming and throwing a strop, and I just don't know what's wrong with him. And you hear me say every single time I pick up the camera now, if I'm doing a grocery haul or whatever, you know, I'm saying, oh, please excuse Oscar in the background, because, and now, because he's doing it every single time, I'm thinking it is just because of attention, and he doesn't want anyone else to have my attention. Hi! Hi! What are you doing? Are you drawing? What a fantastic drawing, Oscar! Look at Oscar's drawing, everyone. That was fantastic. And he did it all on his own. Didn't you? You did it all on your own. My love did it all on his own. See, he just does not like it though. And he'll just do this. Right, so Oscar now, underneath then. And she said kind of sometimes the best time is to just ignore it, because every time I was trying to talk to her, I even come and sat on the floor with him to give him that comfort and things, but he was having none of it. So yeah, she said it's just a case of just trying to ignore it sometimes. I spoke to her about walking and things like that, and I said perhaps what I might do is get a red card, a yellow card and a green card, like when I used to try and get Alfie to stay with me when he was younger. I used to say red, yellow and green, like the traffic light system, and he would stop, go or whatever, and he loved that. So, and Oscar seems to learn visually, so I think that's what we're going to have to do with him, and she thought that was a great idea. But she was lovely, really, really helpful. She's going to come and check in, as I say, in 3 weeks. And hopefully things will improve. As I said, there's only that one main thing really, but there could be other things underlying, so we're just going to see. But a lot of it, I think it is just toddler mentality, and yeah, just one of those things. I'm just making him lunch now, so he's probably a little bit hungry. But I've just sat down and sorted out all of his toys because I was looking at him and I thought, you know what, there isn't enough books out and around, and he's got a whole book tub full of books. So I've rearranged it all, I'll show you. So if you remember, this was in this far corner over here. That was out here. So I've actually got a lot more floor space doing this. I did have that bottom box on top. That bottom box is just full of track for the tuk-tuk cars, and that's purely all that's in there. So, and there's not that, that's not something that they ever get out really. So I put the box of books. That's Alfie's pirate hat. I put the box of books here. This is literally full to the brim of all different kinds of books. All the things that you can think of. What's that? Oh, it's keyboard. What else we got in there? We got an aquadoodle. We got magical building blocks, the magnetic blocks. So there's a lot of different things in there. Yay! That is just toy trains and like pushing on cars and trucks. In the Star Wars bag is play food. We've got his tunnel there. He's got wooden blocks in there. That's his train. That has cars and instruments in. He's got his tail there, and then obviously he can play with all the things on there. And he's got his mega blocks under there. He is sat on his little chair there. Obviously we've still got the slide and trampoline. So yeah, he loves sitting in there. I've got his potty out as well. And then he's got his little garage there with his cars on and his little right-on pad. So I feel like it's a lot more organised, more open for him to have the choice of what he wants to do. I'll put my tripod up a minute. This bit literally just snapped clean off of that bit, which is not great. So let's move that where Oscar can't reach it a second. But yeah. So, oh god, you can't even see me. I'm just chatting on and I'm not even recording what I'm seeing. So that's kind of where we're at with that. I mean, I'm happy with what she said because it's nice to be reassured that, you know, you are doing the right thing. Because as much as people, your friends and family can say to you, you know, you are doing the right thing, you're doing a good job. But it's just nice to know that I genuinely am, you know. At the end of the day, I am seeking out help for the things that I'm having issue with, so surely that shows that I'm trying. I'm doing a parenting course to try and help myself with all of these things as well. So, I don't know, I just feel like, personally, I think I'm a little bit lax on Oscar, and I'm extremely strict on Alfie, which should not be the case, and I'm doing my best to personally work on that. And I kind of wanted to address this in a video because at the end of the day, I only show you what I want to show you. And it doesn't mean that behind closed doors we're not having things that we're working on as a family, things that we're working on with our children. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate that toddlers are hard work. My 7-year-old is hard work. He's definitely getting to the stage where he's got an attitude, but he's the most incredible child I've ever met in my life. And I am incredibly proud to call him my son, you know. Same as Oscar. Just because I'm having issues and we're having things doesn't mean I'm not incredibly proud to also call him my son. Yesterday, I think I told you in the vlog that in playgroup there is a set of stairs and they've got a slide, and he has refused to go up the stairs completely the whole time he's been there. He still refuses to go up the stairs pretty much here. And yesterday he just walked up the stairs, held my hand, and he did it, and everyone was so happy for him. The playgroup girls were all happy, you know, they came out and they took pictures of him doing it, and you know, it was really heartwarming that they were so happy for my child as well as I was. But yeah, and I mean, it's nice to address the fact that there might be people that can relate to me here, and it's not like Oscar is a nightmare 24/7, because he's not. He's a really nice boy to play with, and he's so funny and mischievous, and that he's just hilarious. I'll sit down with him some days and I'll just laugh and laugh and laugh. And that's the whole point in having kids, isn't it? Kids can just make you see life in a whole different kind of light, you know? And it was nice that the people that I've spoke to about these things they've been like, you know, you're not alone, other people struggle, and it's nice to know that other people struggle as well. Not that you want other people to struggle, but they have the same struggles as you do. And yeah, so I've got a massive support team behind me, and speaking to her about it, I feel so much more confident, and I'm just going to carry on what I'm doing, and hopefully we will get there in the end. Oscar is just completely attached to me 24/7, and it makes it very hard for me to do anything sometimes. So yeah, it's just one of those things, but I think sometimes there's a bit of a stigma and people thinking, you know, they think they're a bad parent, and I don't think I'm necessarily a bad parent. I just don't think I necessarily do things right sometimes, and then I go back on it, and you know, like, I don't know. And some days you'll have a snappy day at your kids where you're tired, and then you think when they go to sleep, you're like, oh my god, I was horrible today. And then the next day you overcompensate, and it's just trying to find that healthy balance for them. But my Alfie tells me I'm the best person in the world and kisses me and loves me all the time, and Oscar does as well. Oscar doesn't kiss anyone else but me. He's very, very affectionate, like he'll give you cuddles, and he wants you to be cuddling him in, but he wouldn't kiss anyone else but me, which is nice, you know. But I am just genuinely trying to do the best for my children. I know some people, as I say, don't really want to talk about it, but for me, if I need help, I've got the support there, so why not use it? It's not that I'm not comfortable with Oscar or anything like that. Nothing remotely in this world like that. It's just at times when he's tantruming and I sit there and think, I've done everything, I just don't know what's wrong with you. That's my time when it's an issue, and I'm like, I'm your mother, I should know what's wrong with you. But I'm sure so many of you can relate to me on this issue. This is going to end up being a one video on his own now. I was going to vlog today, but because I've gone on about this so long and broke my bloody tripod in the process, yeah, and as I say, I've rearranged the toys, and she's made me feel good, you know, like I'm really good, and I'm in a place where I'm like, do you know what, I can do this. And she said to me, how are you feeling? And I was like, do you know what, I'm stressed. I'm stressed. But she did say ignore a lot of it because because some of it needs to be ignored. So I will absolutely take her advice on point and do it. And as you see, like when I show you the kids on camera, majority of the time they're really, really happy, and that's what I want. But yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it at that. If you've got any more questions or anything, just let me know. But that's kind of where we're at with that. As I say, I was just going to vlog. Have you got your blankie? Oh, hello. Hello, gorgeous. Can you see yourself, Oscar? Can you see Oscar? Oscar, say hi. Yeah, he's getting tired now. I'm ready for his lunch. His lunch should be done any minute now. Yeah, that kind of video kind of went on a little bit longer than I expected. But, yeah. Oh, there you go. There's dinner. Right, so well, if you're still here, then thanks for watching my little rant about trying to be a better parent. But yeah, there's always someone there to help you, so please always ask someone if you feel like you're struggling, because there's no harm in it. There's so many other people with children that are going to be struggling as well, and surely one other parent has seen it so they can help you, or play group or nursery, wherever you are, there's always going to be someone to help, and there's nothing wrong in seeking out help, which is what I've done for Oscar, because it's the best interest for my child. So there is that beautiful little prince with his blankie. He's going to have his lunch now, and then we're going to take him to play group, and Mummy's actually going to get a break this afternoon now. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please